Hello everyone, I'm Kristel and Celemin from the Batangas State University, Alangilan Campus, taking Bachelor of Science in Information Technology from the section 2105. So, hello everyone. This video is all about the packet tracer of the chapter 1, packet tracer network representation. So, I will read the objectives. The network model in this activity incorporates many of the technologies that will master in your CCNA studies. It represents a simplified version of how a small to medium-sized business network might look. Feel free to explore the network on your own. When you are ready, proceed through the following steps and answer the questions. So note, it is not important that you understand everything you see and do in this activity. Feel free to explore the network on your own. If you wish to proceed more systematically, follow the steps below. Answer the question to the best of your ability. So, step 1. Identify the common components of the network as presented in packet tracer. Letter A. So let's start with the letter A. The icon toolbar at the bottom left hand corner has various categories of networking components. You should see categories that correspond to the intermediary devices and media. The connections category with the lightning bolt icon represents the networking media supported by packet tracer. This is also an Ed devices category and two categories specific to packet tracer: custom-made devices and the multi-user connection. So we can see here the end devices, the intermediary devices. So let's start with the letter B. So let's go with the letter B. List the intermediary devices categories. So we can see here the wireless router. We have this one, the switch. We have the multi-layer switch, the router, the switch again. So letter C, without entering into the internet cloud or intranet cloud, how many icons in the topology represent endpoint devices? Only one connection leading to them. So let's count here. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, we have 15. So, 15 is the answer for letter C. Then, let's go with letter D. Without counting the two clouds, how many icons in the topology represents intermediary devices? Multiple connections leading to them. So, we'll not include the internet and the intranet or the cloud. So, we will count. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we have 11 an answer on D. So it has 11 icons in the topology represents intermediary devices. So we'll proceed on the letter E. How many end devices are not desktop computers? So we will count that. So we will count the end devices that are not desktop computers. So let's start the inkjet. So inkjet is not a desktop, so we'll count this as 1. Then this one, home laptop, 2. Then the tablet, 3. The branch server, 4. Laser is 5. Smartphone is 6. Then 7 is the guest. Then 8, the central server. So we have 8 end devices that are not desktop computers. So in F, how many different types of media connections are used in this network topology? So the network media, the types of media connections are used there are 4. The first one is this one, the red one. It's also called the serial DTE. And then the straight through. And then this one, the blue one, is the coaxial, and the wireless here. So we have 4 there. So let's proceed to the step 2. Explain the purpose of the devices. In packet tracer, only the server PT device can act as a server. Desktop or laptop PCs cannot act as a server. Based on your study so far, explain the client-server model. So the answer for that is I will this one. In modern networks, a host can act as a client, a server, or both. Software installed on the host determines the role it plays on the network. Servers are hosts that have software installed that enables them to provide information and services like email or web pages to other hosts on the network. Clients are hosts that have software installed that enables them to request and display the information obtained from the server. A client could also be configured a server simply by installing server software. So let's proceed to letter B. List at least 2 functions of intermediary devices. So regenerate and retransmit data signals, maintain information about what pathways exist through the network and internetwork, notify other devices of errors and communication failures, direct data along alternate pathways when there is a link, then link failure, classify and direct messages according to QoS priorities, permit or deny the flow of data based on the security settings. So letter C. List at least 2 criteria for choosing a network media type. So letter C is the distance the media can successfully carry a signal, the environment in which the media is to be installed, the amount of data and the speed at which it must be transmitted, the cost of the media and installation. So let's proceed to the step 3. Compare and contrast LANs and WANs. LANs or the local area network, and the WANs which is the wide area network. So letter A. Explain the difference between a LAN and a WAN. Give example of each. So LAN provides access to end users in a small geographical area. A home office or school campus are example of LANs. And WANs provide access to users in a wide geographic area over long distance, spanning a few miles to thousands of miles. Metropolitan area network and the internet are examples of WAN. So, a company's intranet may also connect multiple remote sites using the WAN. So, the difference of the LANs and the WANs is that the LANs or the local area network is provide access to the small geographical area, while the WAN or the wide area network provides it provides in a wide geographical area. So letter B, in the packet tracer network, how many WANs do you see? So here there are two, the internet and the intranet. So this one, the internet and the intranet. So these are the ones that I see in this packet tracer. Then letter C, how many LANs do you see? There are three, easily identifiable because each has a border and label. So this one, we have a home office, we have a branch here, and then we have a central. So there are three, the home office, branch, and the central. So next one is letter D. The internet in this packet tracer network is overly simplified and does not represent the structure and form of the real internet. Briefly describe the internet. So, the internet is mostly used when we need to communicate with the source of another network. The internet is a global mesh of interconnected devices, or the internetwork. So, we use the internet to communicate with others. Then letter E, what are some of the common ways a home user connects to the internet? We have the cable, we have DSL, dial-up, cellular, and the satellite. Letter F, what are some common methods that businesses use to connect to the internet in your area? So, dedicated leased line, Metro E, DSL, cable, and the satellite. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching.